What's up, YouTube? Back at you again with another unboxing video. Now, if you've seen at the end of the last video, if you didn't watch that, like it's in the description. But you see at the end of the last video, we had a bit of problems trying to bleed the clutch system after replacing the clutch and putting on the clutch lines and stuff. There was air in the system, so I'm guessing the clutch master cylinder must have went out. So what we have in this box right here is more or less like a OEM upgrade for the EvoX clutch master cylinder. So straight from an MA Performance, they give you basically everything you need to install this kit. Give you a couple lines, banjo fittings, which we're actually not going to be using, so you can just put those aside and save those for later. Out of the box, you see we have an adapter plate and a bunch of screws with it. So we're gonna put them over on the table, find out what's in it. And then here we have a brand new, straight from Mitsubishi, clutch master cylinder. If you wanted to see the product code, there it is. So let's open these things up and let me explain to you how we're gonna make it work for our Lancer. Alright, so onto the workbench. Don't mind all these bullet holes in the table. Project for later. A bunch of architecture projects if you want to see that. Alright, so starting with the clutch master cylinder, EvoX OEM upgrade, or no, actually no, just OEM EvoX clutch master cylinder. So with the kit, it actually becomes able to fit with the factory clutch pedal. So the use of these two is actually really nice. Like billet aluminum, I guess. Really light. It feels strong. Don't feel cheap at all. So, and also it comes with this adapter plate, which I'll show you guys how to use while we do the install. You actually have to shave down a couple bolts and install. And it comes with a bunch of bolts, of course. Can't really install anything without these. Alright, so now to get it work with our Lancer, this line, you cannot use it because the way our slave work, it's definitely not a banjo fitting. So you can just toss these later. So to make it work, I actually went on eBay, surprisingly, and got these nice braided lines. If not the same, equal quality to these crimped 4EN adapter fitting. And like the line is just amazing. So I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to use that if you guys decide to do this. And also, so to connect our clutch master cylinder to our slave, we're definitely going to need to modify the existing line that we have here. So to do that, I got this 4EN fitting, and on the other end it has a spot for the OEM tube to go into for you to braze it and for it to become one, so we can then connect both together. So if you wanted to see, I got this from PegasusAutoRacing.com. Honestly, you can get any one. Just make sure it's, I guess steel would be a good one because the factory line is definitely not aluminum. So steel is actually a good guess if you would like. But we'll go through the progress on that. Alright, so getting a better look at the clutch master cylinder, there's a spot for the brake fluid to go in. And then here, after you compress this end, it's actually pretty cool. You can test and see how it works. We're going to be putting a banjo nut on the end of this. You see it says 5/8 on it, so that's actually a cheat code. So now you can just go on eBay and look for a 5/8 banjo nut. Before I bought this, I actually had this one. This is a M12, and it's simply a banjo nut to a 4EN fitting. So obviously this is not going to fit. So I've already ordered a smaller one. It's just not on this table right now. By the time we do this install, should have it. Should come in. So I hear a lot of Lancer owners upgrade their stock clutch master cylinder because it's a cheap piece of plastic. and after you upgrade to a higher stage clutch, you know, it would eventually go anyway. So I'm glad mine's went out. Wow, I guess from all those clutch kicks and stuff like that. So I guess mine's went out early, and completely fine with that. Proven point that everybody upgrades. The reason why everybody upgrades to these is setup. Yeah, so right, so let's get to the car and install these parts. Damn, that's a lot of Lancer parts. Alright, so today we're gonna take a look through our inventory and see what we got. To get the car just started, we're just gonna possibly just throw on the old intake manifold and set up the whole. See, look, it even has gaskets and everything. See. So we're just gonna throw this on real quick, test how the engine starts. But by no means this is the final intake. Definitely not. We're looking to do something custom with this. Alright, made it back to the famous backyard. It's gonna be a clutch install and more or less more progress work. Yeah, so you're gonna get a little bit of both in this video. Not bad, but just wait for them to open up the gates and we can get started. Alright, change of plans. We're actually gonna take a ride up to S&K. S&K is a performance shop, and this should be fun. Just waiting for the key now. This is like race car heaven. Oh, yo, that is crazy meat.
Tire.
Yo,
It's a giant tire.
this is amazing.
It's a big tire.
Huh. Got the Chevelle here. Damn, that is a fat. What is? Oh my god, goals. I don't know, guys. LS swap's looking pretty good right now. How you doing, sir? Oh wow, that's amazing. Damn. Why did I come to this place earlier? It's a good price. The price is a type high for the but yeah, that's the actual. Oh wow. What's that? poly dominated and everything. Race pack. Where? Oh, dirt. Injection, fuel pump, water pump, alternator fans, radiator fans, lights. Huh. Oh my gosh. Alright. Back and ready for work. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess the first step to installing this clutch master cylinder is unbolting the brake master cylinder, and then I guess the vacuum tubing, pull all that off, and by then we'd be able to reach in the corner for the clutch master cylinder. Okay, let's get started. The best part about working on a car that you're technically building everything custom for yourself is that you can stand wherever you need to. Alright, so I got the brake master cylinder off. As you can see, brake fluid got everywhere, so you gotta cover it up. You gotta make sure you spray water or whatever on this. Eat up all the paint that we just did. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need a light. Let me get a light for you. Alright, so in that corner is the clutch master cylinder. So we're gonna take out the brake booster to reach to it, because clearly we cannot reach it from this angle. Okay, so now traveling through this cluttered green car, black and green car. Oh, a bunch of shit. Oops, what was that? So right there. Nice. So right there, and the one on top, and the one to the left, and the one to the right, and the one on top of that. And also, while you're under here all scrunched up, you can remove the clutch pedal too. The same thing with the clutch pedal. Okay, so after you remove those 4 bolts, we then have to disconnect the connection from the brake pedal to the vacuum booster. It's really tight under here, guys. Okay. I don't know the orientation of this camera right now, but we did get disconnected. What it is, it's, damn it, no light. I'll take it out the car and show you guys. Alright, so what it is, and if the video's upside down, I apologize. But it's a pin and that little clip right there. I forget these 2 nuts, right? This pin and this little clip, all you gotta do is pull the bent side away and pull the pin out. And just like that, you can release the whole pedal. So, alright, so phone died, camera died, cheap GoPro problems. It's actually a lot better. So, all you do is remove that little link. You see from there, from the base all the way to the pedal, there's like a little link. Just disconnect it, and then you twist the cylinder. I believe you twist it and pull it out. So that's actually a lot easier than the brake side where you had to remove 4 bolts. Alright, so back outside the car. All we need to do is twist this and it'll come out. See if I can do it on camera.
Like, you know.
I got you. Damn it. Alright, so just like that, we got it out.
Like I said, you twist it towards the driver's side. Can't really see a flash on right now.
But go towards the driver's side, and it's off. Just trying to drain the rest of it out.
You know the vibe.
Yeah, man, you know the vibe. This is complete garbage. Yo, try and compress this.
push it in?
Yeah, like push it in. Oh yeah, that's garbage. You can hear by the way it sounds. Yeah, it's done.
That's when you play cheap. Don't play cheap, guys.
This is not cheap. This is stock. This is stock. All right. So now putting in the new one. We got this nice billet plate. Let's see which way you put it on. All right. So back to this now. I'm gonna have to fit this on. Alright, so a better explanation on how I think this works. Alright, so basically, you seen when you had to pop off the old one. It's like a little cup connector kind of thing. So you just pop it off and you legit twist out the whole cylinder. So this one is essentially the same. This one would go over the little ball joint, and then this one would go along the back and lock it in. And you can see the screw hole on the back. This will be pushed up against this nut right here, and everything will go together properly. So before we do that, we might have to get a better understanding on how this mounts first. So, alright, so to mount this, we're clearly going to need to do some grinding off the current two studs. So we get out the big boy. Alright, fast forward a bit in time. My grinding is not on point. But I got it to work. So, look at how shitty that looks, oh my god. Already connected the banjo nut to the 4AN. Bolted everything up. You know, kind of close that back up now. Yeah, make it look nice. So, gonna put the brake booster back on, but we might get a smaller one. Rod said he might have one laying around, a smaller one. Just gotta see. If not, we're gonna put that one back on. Put the 4 bolts back. You already know. And get this build back on going. But in other news, we got the turbo back on. Nice, plumbed. You can't really see. Nice and plumbed. Only thing we didn't put on was the coolant lines, as we need to install the radiator first. But yeah, got the oil lines connected. Gotta put a clamp on there. Like I said, guys, it's more like a update kind of how-to video. Not really all. It's like all in one, you know. So not really one or the other. Because while working on this, I can do other things at the same time. Just trying to button up everything. And I button up the whole back half, and then work my way to the front, or in between, depending on what I'm feeling. So just gotta see. It's work.
Oh shit!
Look at this. Flared lines, right? Union flared lines.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna send Sean in there. Sean, pump up the clutch.
Nice.
We're supposed to get clutched, you know.
So if you was wondering how I was gonna do it custom, that's exactly how I was gonna do it. Just like that. Don't worry about the coil. Everything's in. Nice and ready. Nice. We're gonna need to add a whole bunch of fluid now, right?
Oh hell yeah.
It's the whole line empty. Alright, as you can see, fast forward in time. Everything's bleeded, everything is good. It's just another update. So, oh shit. We got further than we expected. Put on the camera for a while, so. Right, Sean? We got Sean Badass working on this shit. Alright, so don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget, never stop modifying.